Danielle eventually did use the product, had amazing results, and then she got involved with the business side of it. And she can explain why, because a person's why, as she will say, is the most important thing. She got involved with the business and she ran into the same things that I did, the same things that you will, the same thing that everybody who makes it to Diamond, as she did, got through. And she's awesome. She's so much better at so many parts of building this business than I am. I have so much respect for her, and I love her. I mean, she's like a friend and a family member, really, and her mom. And I'm going to turn it over to Danielle and listen carefully to what she says. If you have interest in the business side of this, and the business side is just, why not have, we go through one life. We all have, like, saw somebody say, what, 75, average 75 winters, 75 springs, 75 summers. And it's like, my God, that's all we have. That's what we have. And it goes by fast. You can live younger, longer with the product, but you can go through life helping people, which feels good, by building this business and being remunerated, making money that comes residually, which is passive income, is a blessing. My dad's having a health issue right now. He's 85, and you haven't seen me very much for a couple of weeks because I've been really sleeping at the hospital with him and spending a lot of time with family, and haven't done any business. If I was still practicing foot surgery, I'd have to be juggling patients, losing money, worrying about this, being at work, thinking about my dad, all this stuff. And it's a blessing because the money just comes because I did the work in the past that built this residual income, and it really is a blessing. So Danielle, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, David. And we're sending so much love to your dad and to you.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, let's pivot, guys. I love to just kind of get in the space of dreaming. So I want you to visualize that you are in the Genie movie, or you're in the movie Aladdin, right? Well, I call it the Genie movie. And you're walking across the desert and you see something glimmer out of the corner of your eye, and it's the lamp. Right? And so you go over to the lamp and you rub it, and the genie pops out. Or maybe it's David that pops out, or it's me that pops out. And basically what's said to you is, you have one wish. What wish could I fulfill for you? And I want you right now, I think as kids, we dream a lot, and life does something to us, and it makes us stop dreaming. And I want you just to take in what David just shared about what's going on in his personal life, and take in what's going on in your world right now. What is the wish that you have? So is it freedom, like what Dr. Silverman was just talking about with the situation in his world right now, to have the freedom to be where you want to be able to travel where you want to go, to be able to, step away from work, to have the financial freedom to do that. Are you wishing that your debt could go away? Is that something that's very real in your life right now that you would wish for it to be gone? Are you dreaming of just some beautiful home? Are you someone that just has this dream of just a beautiful property that you want to live on? Maybe you just want a better life. Maybe you are wanting to be able to travel more, to see more of the world, to get out and do more, to work from where you want to work, to take your family on a memorable vacation. Maybe, as I said before, just to do what you love and to love what you do and to have purpose in your work. And perhaps it's not a monetary thing for you. Perhaps it's more about being able to serve and to give back. You've accomplished the things you've accomplished. Money is not an issue in your life, but you want to be able to give. Think about that wish. And I want you to just, as I go through this and share a little bit with you, see where we end at the end of this conversation. If Asea might be the vehicle for you to obtain that wish. For me, this is a picture of me. I used to be a 6th grade math teacher. It's me over on the right, giving bunny ears. And my world came to a crashing halt after I was hit by a drunk driver when I was 23. And in that car accident, I lost my health, I lost my ability to work, and life changed in a big, big way. But Asea eventually entered my world, and it revolutionized things for me. It allowed my body to get what it needed to repair itself. So I started to get my health back. And as I started to get my health back, I started to say, I want to have purpose in my work. I know tomorrow is not guaranteed. I could have passed away in that car accident. So what can I do today that's going to fulfill me and that's going to do more for others? I started to think about the need for financial security. For me, a driving factor was the fact that when I lost my health, I lost my ability to work. And in losing my ability to work, I realized that a 9 to 5 job for me was not secure. I didn't want to go back into the workforce because I thought, well, if I lose my health again, I'm going to lose my ability to earn again. And I want to create something that could create passive income where if I lost my health, money would still come in. So these things were my why, were my driving factor. They were my wishes for something that I could figure out to do. And it was my mom that said, Danielle, look at Asea. You could help a lot of people, you could educate people, and you could kind of live with more flexibility. And so I transitioned from, helping a lot of kids to helping a lot of people around the world. And this is a picture of some of the Asea family in Florida at a big event that we had. And it has just been absolutely wonderful. One of the things that I didn't anticipate happening was my network and friendships to grow globally. I have met the most amazing people through this, and you can too. And I would really encourage you to kind of open yourself to the idea of coming to convention. We have a fabulous time with our annual convention where people from around the world of like mind come together and you connect. Yes, it's going to be great for Asea, but it'll be great for your soul as well. So how do we do this? It's a simple system. People complicate this, and it's not complicated. Okay, so your mind will try to complicate it. Your mind will think, I got to explain everything. I need to know everything. Let me tell you this, you don't. What you need to do, step one, you need to connect with somebody. Maybe it's through social media, maybe it's through your community, loved ones, whatever it might be. You just make a connection. Step two is you ask them a very simple scripted question. Something along the lines of, I love you and I care about you. I found out something that is an incredible health breakthrough, and I think it might be able to help you or someone you love. Would you be interested in taking a look? If not, no big deal. I just wanted to ask. Very simple, right? Don't complicate it. You don't need to explain Redox. And step three is you introduce them to a video, or you invite them to something like this, and they get to learn from an expert about what this is. This is one of my friends that I've made. She's over in Singapore, and I love Edwina's story. So Edwina was a stay-at-home mom who made a decision about 5 years ago to use our simple system because she needed to afford the Asea products because she had a family member that had really intense health issues, one of her daughters. And she thought, you know what, if we get some extra cash to pay the bills, like that'll be nice too. Well, 5 months into starting Asea, her family had enough health, restored that, and enough wealth to take everyone on an overseas vacation to Australia for 16 days. And after that, she decided she wanted to help other mothers and other families have the same financial freedom and options that she was able to create. She's a triple diamond now with Asea, and she will be at the convention in Texas. And I would encourage you to go talk with her. Average person that has done extraordinary things. So what do you get with this? What I love about a business like this, guys, is you get mentorship. I think there's a lot of people that, they don't want to be in a 9-to-5 job, or they're frustrated with it, but they don't know how to step out. And it can be overwhelming. The cost of a franchise is overwhelming. There's a lot of things that, stop people from taking the step. Here, you get mentorship. We will help you believe in yourself. You will belong to a community, and you will become a person that can then turn around and mentor and coach others in this business. I have a picture of Michael Phelps here because every athlete, they get a coach, right? They need the mentorship in their sport. And the better they get, the more they need it. And so this is something that you get for free. It's part of being part of this. Your business, we call it a business in a box, right? You sign up, you automatically get a website, you automatically get wholesale membership, and you get monthly product for you to continue with your own health. Now, we have a community and support system. All right. You get access to this community of support. And what's really cool is we are partnering with Asea. And what's so nice is that this corporation, Asea, takes care of marketing materials. They take care of customer service. They produce the product for us. They ship it. They do all the IT. They run promotions for us. They do research and development. Like when you're thinking about a business, to me, it's like, this is a no-brainer because there's so much that you're not responsible for. So let's talk a little bit about Asea. They call themselves a legacy company because they're looking at big vision. These are Fortune 50 corporate executives that are now coming into the network marketing space. They're celebrating 14 years. And this company broke into the top 50 global network marketing companies, and they have remained there since breaking into it. Now, they were founded in 2009. They have been profitable since their first year in business. And this whole slide and everything I'm going to talk about, I think is important to know because you're partnering with this organization. And this is who you're partnering with. Just look at the stability that exists here. They have no long-term debt. They are privately owned. I think the importance of this is understanding that they get to run this company as they wish, and they consider themselves a P over E company, meaning they put principles and people and purpose above ego and above economics. So they are not just answering to the bottom line of investors, they're shareholders because they're privately owned. They're making decisions that are best for people and not that are always best for profit. And I have been part of this now for 9 years, and I've watched them make these decisions again and again. Now, Asea is made in the United States. They have an FDA registered production facility, and they've actually been audited by the FDA. And what I really love is they're an open book. If you are ever in Salt Lake City, Utah, you can go tour the facility. Just get it set up ahead of time, and they will let you come in and tour. Everything is produced in the US, but then it goes out to 20 different global distribution centers. This is an international business, and they take care of all those logistics of shipping. So it will arrive to someone within 7 days of ordering. That is their target. Now, we're open in over 30 countries. The company has done 1.2 billion in sales to date, and they have dozens of patents and IP sitting on this. So it makes a very unique opportunity where right now we are post-risk, right? 14 years in over 30 countries, debt-free. The company is doing very, very well. We're pre-momentum. Nobody else is on the market with this product, and the masses still don't know about it. So you're coming into this at great timing. And I want to make sure that's clear. And the other aspect I want to talk to you about with Asea is their Advancing Life Foundation. They have a nonprofit organization, and they talk about their corporate soul often, their ethos. They're principle driven, and the Advancing Life Foundation gives money to incredible efforts throughout the world. They have built schools. They built a school in Ecuador, and they have done things over in Cambodia with clean water. They have worked to help with the problem with child sex trafficking. They do a lot of great work, and you can donate. I donate monthly. What's great is Asea will match your donation. So you actually double what you're able to give to the Advancing Life Foundation if you put it on a subscription. All right. What we love to say too is we are certainly opportunity. We meet you where you are, and we take you where you want to go. And most global thought leaders will tell you, and they will recommend network marketing. Robert Kiyosaki in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, talks about it. So many people, I remember Bob Proctor used to say, if I didn't get into coaching, I would get into network marketing more, because it's such a fabulous model. And you are with someone that is first to market with a very unique technology. So the way that it works is very simple. It's just a referral program. So how do you get paid logistically? What does that all look like? This is how it works. Let's pretend a restaurant just opened up in your neighborhood. Great Italian restaurant. You go, you love it. And you love it so much, you get on Facebook and you start talking about how much you loved it, and you post a picture, you tell everybody to go check it out, and you call a few friends, and you tell them to go, or you say, hey, let's go next weekend. It would be as if, that owner, right, of the restaurant comes in and says, oh my God, thank you so much for referring your friends here. And what if that owner then gave you money for referring your friends because they came? And then what if your friends got so excited, they went on to tell their friends and they told on social media. And then the restaurant owner said, well, thank you for those referrals, and I'm going to thank your friends too, and started to pay. Restaurants don't do that, but that is what Asea does. Asea does no advertising. You will not see advertising on Asea anywhere. It is through word of mouth, and they pay you to share. And it's a beautiful thing. It creates a win-win-win scenario, right? The company wins because they're growing and they're getting this product out to more people. You win because you're getting paid to share, and your friend wins because they're getting to use this incredible technology, and it's going to help their health. So thinking about that wish, aligning with Asea, could that bring you what you're wanting? And if you look at this, I like to show this because it just shows potential, right? It shows possibilities. Look at the third column where it says monthly average. What income would you need to create the wish that you thought about 10 minutes ago? And then I want you to look from that income over to the column, the first column that says average paid rank. That is your goal. You're going for bronze. You're going for silver. You're going for Director 700. Whatever your target is, there is something that will match that in the Asea compensation plan, and will help you get there. So what I will say, I love this quote by Martin Luther King: you don't have to see the whole staircase, Just take the first step. That is the business. You learn as you go and you earn as you learn. And a couple of things to just kind of walk away today with. Number one, you need to know your why. You need to understand why you want to get involved with this, and you need to activate your account with 100 in personal volume, like a case of Asea. There's a great training, discoverredoxtraining.com. Check that out. Write down any questions you have. And then the second piece is take action. Write a list of loved ones, people that you want to share this with, and then set a date to have a grand opening Zoom to invite people to come and share this incredible technology with them. And then it's all about consistency. All right. Plug your people into the system. We have webinars, as we shared with you, very unique on this team, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays, where people can learn from experts. They can ask questions. There's a system of support. And then the number one thing you can do, this is like if you could like just download everything that you could learn in a 5-year period and just learn it now. If you go to convention, that's what happens. To me, it's a non-negotiable. If you say you want to do this as a business, you go to convention because you're going to get nuggets of information from everybody, the top people in the company, people that are like yourself that are working at this. You'll get to see the organization itself, and just nothing compares to that. It will be quick learning for you. So that's what I wanted to share. If you have questions, totally open to answer any questions you have about the business.